Hi everyone, I'm Delicia and thanks for stopping by the Cigar Vixen channel. Today I'm very excited to be reviewing my number 2 cigar of the entire year. This is the Nat Cicco Aniversario 1965 Liga No. 4. Today I'm going to be reviewing this beautiful Churchill size. So we have it's supposed to be about a 7 by 52, but I also have this fun little tool that was sent to me from, Herrix.com, and it's like a little measuring tape for your cigar. So I thought I would use it for the first time on this review. It's pretty easy. You just wrap it around. There's a little line that shows you the diameter. So in this case, it actually falls right at the 52 mark on the diameter. And you can measure, let's see, where's the inches? Here we go. So you measure from here, and this shows it 7 inches, so 7 by 52 on this Churchill. So just a little bit of fun there on that little measuring tool. I know that most of the time we get cigars and we're told, what the vitola is, but in case you have cigars in your humidor or that you're not sure about, or you're just curious to find out for yourself, the vitola again refers to the overall gauge, ring gauge, and then the length of the cigar. So it's kind of a fun little phrase there. Back to the cigar itself. Again, the Nat Cicco Aniversario Liga No. 4 in this beautiful Churchill size. It's a box pressed little beauty, and it has a little bit of a kind of like a pigtail and then a closed foot around it. So it really does encase the beautiful tobacco inside. What really caught my attention with this cigar, which is why, again, it is my number 2 cigar of the year. It has exquisite flavor, construction, and complexity to it. And on top of those features, it's literally $5 to $6. So definitely a cigar that, in my opinion, is underpriced for what you're getting from it. But, don't tell anybody, because it's a good thing for us, because of course we can stock up our humidors with this fabulous cigar. It's one that not only, again, has the elegant appearance, but it just smokes exceptionally well. Again, you're getting great flavors, beautiful construction, and all of those things for a very, very nice price point. So very happy about that. Taking a little bit of a closer look at this one, it is featuring a specially selected Ecuadorian grown Habano wrapper, and that's over Nicaraguan grown Habano seed binder and filler, all aged with plenty of patience. And again, that comes out when you actually smoke the cigar. So beautiful box press. It has a nice little oil sheen to it. A gentle aroma. Has a kind of a subtle little sweetness to the aroma itself. I'm gonna go ahead and clip off this little tail here. Of course, the draw is not tight, but not super open, because again, it has that closed foot. So this is on the way to a full body cigar. So not necessarily a first thing in the morning smoke, or for a brand new smoker, this might be one that you graduate into. But again, I've said it now, I think 3 times, for the price, it's just a steal for the quality, the flavor, all of that. And you literally, first puff, first initial aroma that comes out is this beautiful toasted quality, something that you would smell cooking perhaps in the kitchen, just a nice toasted, warm, bread-like substance to it. So very nice, very welcoming. There are a few other vitolas that it does come in. However, I've really grown fond to this Churchill size. Very nice. a little bit of a nuttiness to it. There's a hint of a slight spice in it. It's kind of tough at this point to determine if it's it's so light that it's either you know, in the pepper family, like a white pepper, but you can also pick up a trace of cinnamon. So you kind of get both of those with that spiciness that's there. But again, that really nice toasted, nutty, very welcoming, both on the aroma and the flavor notes that you're getting. It leaves a little bit of a trace of spiciness towards the, you know, the back part of the tongue, a little bit along the side. So you do get a little bit of the salty element in there as well. Very smooth, even on the retrohale, which usually most of us kind of can tear up a little bit on the retro sometimes when that pepper kicks in, but in this case it's just very smooth, very refined, still full of flavor. You can feel the spice, you can taste it, but it's not overwhelming. You just know that it's there. And so just a very nice, balanced and smooth draw to the overall thing. Again, those notes that I mentioned are definitely present, but they're not overpowering in any way. They're married very nicely together. So very nice. Leaves almost a little hint of a oil type of smooth oil. I don't mean that in a very pleasant way, not an oily in a negative way, but a nice coating that it leaves on the palate. So just really nice, very thick, oily, but in a good way. So very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this down. Of course, once I get into the second third, I will check back in with an update. So returning back in for the second third on the Nat Cicco Aniversario 1965 Liga No. 4 in the Churchill size. Quite the mouthful, right? Well worth it. Beautiful flavors that are coming through. Again, nice balance and complex. Those are the best ways to describe this cigar. The construction has been beautiful. I haven't had to touch this baby since I lit it up, which is always a pleasure. I did have a very nice ash going on the first third that did fall off, well, a little bit before, of course. Before I turn on the camera, I always lose the ash. It's very difficult to to keep it on there the whole time, even though I try to. But flavor-wise, it's just, again, those nice complex notes, getting a creamy cashew coming through, a little bit of a milk chocolate flavor that's joined the party, and still a bit of a spicy undertone, definitely more on that white pepper side than in the beginning when it was kind of a toss-up between that and cinnamon. Now it's leaning more towards that pepper, light pepper, but definitely on the retro you pick up a little bit more of that spice. The regular notes, again, nice sweet little milk chocolate essence has joined in, and it's really delightful. Again, just enjoying it quite a bit. Again, in this Churchill size, it's beautiful. I have smoked some of the other Vitolas, and I'm kind of leaning towards the Churchill as my favorite of the different Vitolas offered. And once again, for the price point, it's such a steal. So I'm going to continue to smoke this down a little bit more and definitely check back in for that final third. So coming back in with the final third, the flavors haven't changed a whole lot. They're still very reminiscent of the second third. However, there's been a little bit more of the nuttiness profile come through. So in addition to the cashew, kind of creamy cashew, there's a little bit of a toasted almond that's also come into the picture. I'm still tasting the milk chocolate, as well as, again, I keep getting that shift of white pepper and the cinnamon. So now the cinnamon has joined once again. It was there in the first third, and now it's jumped back in towards this final third for just a very nice, subtle spiciness that really, again, starting out with the cinnamon, getting into kind of more of the white pepper, and then back again with the cinnamon. So you're getting a nice underlying spiciness throughout. But overall, just a very nice profile. Again, can't say it enough, very balanced, smooth, nothing harsh about this cigar whatsoever. You can tell it's been properly aged, properly rolled, and in using very nice tobacco as well. Highly recommended, not only for the price point, which is phenomenal, but again, for those nice complex notes that I mentioned, the balance, and then the overall construction has been very nice. Not extremely razor sharp on the burn line, but not anything that's wobbly or that's off-putting in any way. Just a very nice overall smoking experience. So definitely one I would recommend. Of course, it is my number 2 cigar of the year. So if you haven't tried it yet, I'm not sure what you're waiting for. Be sure to jump on their website if you want to learn more about Nat Cicco Cigars. It's natcicco.com. And also follow them on Instagram, and you can check them out on Facebook as well, Nat Cicco Cigars. And be sure to let me know if you have smoked the cigar and what you thought of it. And as always, I look forward to hearing all your feedback and comments, and I look for all your pictures and tags on Instagram as well. So thanks again for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you all soon. Cheers.